He drinks tequila. She talks dirty in Spanish. Him in his sombrero. Her in her pretty pink. Hello, YouTube. Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you live from Cancun, Mexico. I don't know what I'm doing. I had a lot better day today. Everything went a lot better. Been having this issue with my cell phone with the data. If I run out of data, the Wi-Fi here sucks at this apartment, and so it was spotty, on again, off again. And I guess I'd run out of data, so all day yesterday it was hit and miss whether I'd have service or not. Let me turn this down. All right, I'm back. Anyway, so I was really getting aggravated. Hell, nothing was going right. I went to the grocery store, the XOOX store, whatever. It's like a toot and totem. Bought me a bunch of water because you can't drink the water here. So got home and all that shit was mineralized, sparkling water. I guess it's water with just carbonation. I don't know what it is, but it's not water. So that had me all assed up. Cell phone wasn't working right, wasn't cooperating with me. So anyway, I throwed my hands up and decided to hell with it. Was going to go back to the States. Anyway, today was a lot better day, so I don't know. I'm debating whether to stay or where to go. I mean, whether to stay or to go. Leaning more towards staying. I don't know, just got aggravated the last couple of days. My back, been down in my back, so. But today was a whole lot better day. Kind of shit went a little smoother, and my hip hadn't been bothering me today, so I don't know if that's a sign or if that's, what it is. May cancel my flight back to the States and it start hurting again. I don't know, but I'm thinking more of sticking around. I've been looking at places in Puerto Morelos, and that's the place I really wanted to go when I got here. So it's one of them deals. I'm here. I need to just calm down and enjoy it. And it's hard to do when you got a bunch of crap going through your head and like I say, I don't know. I found a few places at Puerto Morelos that I'm really interested in, but at the same time, I got that I booked a flight, and there's one of them no cancellation deals. So I thought, shit, I don't want to be screwed out of that money, but I got to looking, and I went ahead and purchased the insurance so I could pay a little extra and you could cancel and get your money back. So I got to reading that fine print, and I think I'm gonna be good on that. So I calmed down and, like I say, thinking about staying a little bit longer. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just toting all them damn bags around, having a bad back, bad hip. I think if I just dedicate, a month or so to one place instead of this jumping around, that I might like it better. But at the same time, I'm scared to rent a place for a month and I get there and I not like it. I love this place except for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is the only issue I've got with it, and there's no swimming pool, which, with a beach that close, who needs a swimming pool? But I like to get out there about dark and gets all nice and peaceful, just chill, kind of talk to this camera. But anyway, there's a barbecue grill here. I started to go buy me a steak or buy some hamburger meat, fry up some burgers or some pork chops or something. But I got to thinking, I'm not buying all that shit and toting it up here and having to leave tomorrow. So that was another, deal that got me kind of aggravated. So I've kind of decided maybe a longer term deal might be better. So like I say, I'm looking into a few places at Puerto Morelos, but I've got I've got just a little bit to decide, because tomorrow I either fly out or I get a different Airbnb. So I probably need to quit talking to this camera and find me something, decide what I'm going to do. But I decided doing all that worrying ain't doing me no good. I seen on one of them deals, one of them pages or whatever, let worry be an alarm clock to pray. And during the midst of all this, or right in the middle of all of it, I realized that I was worrying way too much, and everything's going to be all right. And so I stopped, settled down, and prayed a little bit. And 30 minutes later, I calmed down, and everything's all right again. So I guess I just getting in that habit of trying to run something, and told y'all 100 times that I realize I can't run anything. I've proved that over and over. So give it to God, let Him fix it. So I'll either be in Mexico tomorrow or I won't. I ain't decided. Another drawback going back to the States is I really don't, once I get there, I really don't have a plan there either. I know my house needs a lot. I ain't even got water turned on there, so I'd have to turn on the water. And I just, it's not just like flipping the switch to turn on the water. I'd have to call to get the meter put in, and house needs a lot of repair. It's been a long time since anybody lived there, and when they was there, they wasn't living right. So, but anyway, that's another story. Got to thinking that, more permanent deal might be better than just bouncing around. The only deal is just afraid that I won't like where I'm at, but I guess that's part of it. I don't know. That's where I'm at today. I thought I'd check in, make a quick video. Like I say, it'll all work itself out. I'm not going to worry about it no more. Looking at them Airbnbs, that'll drive you crazy too, because you like this part of this one and this part of this one. Then you scroll the next one. You can't remember what you liked and which one you didn't like. It gets big. Too much. So it started getting real nice, pretty outside. It's not near as hot, so I come out here to smoke. Still ain't quit them damn things, but I come out here and thought I'll just sit down and make me a quick video. Y'all hit that subscribe button, like, thumbs up, thumbs down, share these videos. I guess that helps in YouTube land, whatever that means, or whatever. Ain't quite got this deal figured out yet either, but hit that notification bell. It'll tell you anytime I make another video, and y'all can either check in, see where I'm at, see what I'm struggling with, or see if I'm having any success here in this life in Mexico. Like I say, there's too much to do here, but when you get there's way more than a guy could ever do in a month. And I'm not trying to do it all. I'm trying to relax. I can't afford to do it all, so I'm trying to just relax and, take it as it comes. When you're bouncing around like I was the last week or so, all this dealing with trying to find cell phone service and worrying about if I was going to fly out, finding a taxi cab, and then wondering if I was going to have cell service when I was needing a taxi. I just thought about all that craziness and got all worked up, about threw in the towel. But I've calmed down, so I realize, I've learned or whatever that the kids are going to go back to school, so they'll be starting up ball. So I will have baseball games to go see. So I got to thinking, might as well ride this deal a little longer. If they're going to have ball games and stuff, I'll go back to the States and enjoy some baseball and basketball and that kind of stuff. I kind of figured I'd give up on it. I thought, why in the hell would they send them back now when there's, They took them out of school when there was less than 1,000 cases, and now they're making them go back when there's more than 1,000,000. So it's just all one big crock of shit, if you ask me. So that's one good thing about being in Mexico. You don't have to listen to that shit every day, or you got to wear a damn mask. But I guess that's part of it everywhere, I guess, or soon to be. And I can't understand the shit they're saying if they're gossiping, or I don't think the news media is near inaccurate as it is in the States. In the States, it's all, they realize how irrelevant they are. I mean, today's news media is like the National Enquirer in the 80s when you was checking out at the grocery store. You'd read the headlines, UFO lands. That's the kind of shit they put in the news now. None of it is believable. Nobody believes shit that comes out of the news. Used to, people rush home, or not rush, but they'd get home and turn on the 6 o'clock news, and they'd watch that for 30 minutes. That was part of their day, or ending their day, is kicking their feet up, or the 10 o'clock news, either way. But the shit was relevant. It was real news. It wasn't all this political trying to, coach you into, or dividing you, whatever they're trying to do. You got one news station is trying to push you to go this way, and other, and they're not just pushing. They're making shit up, and they're just, these headlines are just ignorant. Nowadays, they realize that we don't need their bullshit anymore, because everybody's got a cell phone. So if there's anything happening anywhere, people can just pick up their phone, push play, push live, Facebook Live, YouTube, whatever, and you got the news. You don't need their bullshit with their advertising or their political agendas. So they realize how irrelevant they are. And I watched a video. The guy explained it pretty well about why they're as far off as they are, is because they have to do something like that to draw you in. Alien has landed, or but now it's all political, or Democrat, Republican, racist, white, black, Hispanic. It's just, no matter where I've traveled, I haven't seen that kind of division anywhere except on the television, and now they got these this probably get deleted too for even talking about it. But YouTube, if you say something they don't like, they'll block the videos. Or who's worse than that is Facebook. You can't even share an opinion, or you got Bill Gates, who's a Microsoft man, who can't even, or whatever he is, a computer guy who can't even get a damn computer to accept a printer. And he's the one giving all this advice on COVID-19 and all this other shit. And you got real doctors that they won't listen to. I've heard 2 or 3 cures for this deal. There's a cure, they just don't want you to know it. And if they get their hands on the cure, they'll probably dig a hole and bury it, so everybody won't have it. That's, y'all supposed to, warn me when I get. Ain't nobody here to warn me, but I'm not supposed to get off on these political deals, but I always seem to go there. But anyhow, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you got any comments, leave them. I'll try to get back to you. I'm not good at checking them, but I'll try to get you an answer, or try to figure out one way or the other. Or if you just think I'm full of shit, leave that too. I'll leave it up, let everybody read it. That's not what this channel's about. But anyhow, stay tuned. Check back with me in a day or two, and maybe I'll make another video, and I'll either be in Mexico or I won't. Be in who knows? If there's any of these other countries that open up, I'd go there. just a different different deal getting out of the States. And I didn't realize it, but these other countries are a whole lot better than they than I was told or taught all my life. And but they're hurting too. This is a worldwide deal that everybody's hurting. And the deal with Cozumel, it's just a little island, great place, but they're hurting, and they don't have near the tourists that they used to because of this deal. And they're trying to make money, and a lot of the shops and stores they've shut down, and a lot of the places I tried to go, I'd get there and they would either be closed or I had a couple of bad experiences where they knew there wasn't going to get very many people, so they tried to make it all off on me. And there's not many of those, but there was a couple. It's sad that stuff is so slow, but like I say, I know it's that way in America too. They've tried to cripple the little man. All these mom and pop stores, they've just whacked them off. They cut them off at the knees. They come out wrong. I didn't mean to say whacked them off. Anyway, you know what I mean. These big corporations have got everybody screwed. It's one good thing about Mexico is there's still lots of little people trying to make it, and my hat's off to them. In the States, that deal's kind of phased out. You can still get produce, and you can get all kinds of services from individuals instead of having to go through your Walmarts and your Costco's and the ones the government decides is going to get rich, and the ones the little men that they push into poverty. So I don't agree with it, but what can you do? Anyway, I'm getting off track again. Y'all check back with me in a day or two. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, hit that notification bell. Share these videos with your friends or with your enemies. It don't matter. Anyway, that's all I got. Leaving you. Y'all be good.